Hey everyone, Random Randy here. This is Yarn Talk episode 39. It would have been kind of cool if this had turned out to be 40, since I am going to be announcing the results of my giveaway. And I'm probably going to go through this fairly quickly because if you can't tell by the fact that my voice is about 2 octaves lower than it usually is, I'm pretty sick. My kids are pretty sick. Killian has a really nasty fever. But I'm monitoring it. I just gave him some medicine a little bit ago. He's actually laying on the floor in the living room because he feels cooler there. Poor little guy. Just watching stuff on TV with his big brother with a cup of water. So I'm gonna show you real quick the things that I have worked on in the last week. There isn't really a lot because it's been a few kind of big things. One of those things being the hat that I'm wearing. And I've got a few other announcements as well as the giveaway, so I'm gonna kind of speed through everything, hopefully keep it under about 20 minutes. I'm really gonna try because I'm totally done today, as you can tell by the fact that I am a member of the Faceless Nation today. No makeup. Feel like garbage, don't care. So hopefully you guys don't mind. I hope that some of you are sitting there also with no makeup on, enjoying your knitting or crochet or whatever it is you do when you watch my videos. So here we go. Things I have finished this week. This hat that I'm wearing. This is the Insomnia hat from Uniquely More. It is a paid pattern. I actually follow her on Instagram. Maybe I can get it to actually focus on it so it's not just blasted out. But I follow her on Instagram and she posted up that the pattern was on sale on Ravelry sometime last week-ish. I think the regular price is about $5 and it was on sale for $3 something. I don't even remember. But the pattern is a really good one. It has sizes all the way from newborn up to large adult, I believe, which I would actually call extra large adult. It's like a big man-sized hat. This is the medium adult-sized hat. This is in the bright stripes from Red Heart Super Saver. There's a lot of different stitch types through here. There's a lot of texture to it. I really like it. And even though I'm not a pink person, neon pink is allowable when it is with other colors. I also made another one that is medium sized. I actually just finished this the other day. Where's the front of it? There it is. And this is in Red Heart Super Saver primary stripe. This is one of the older Red Heart Super Saver striping yarns, so it only really does a half stripe on an adult hat when you're crocheting. Has a lot of texture. I really like it. There's that. So I'll link to that pattern down in the description box, but like I said, it is a paid pattern. I put the other leg on Unda, and I didn't bother putting the webbing on the toes because pretty much as soon as I got the other leg on, the kids ran away with her and played with her quite a bit. So the other thing that I have finished, I'm really only calling it halfway done because they're part of a set. If you have small children, you're probably familiar with the song Baby Shark. If you let your kids watch YouTube, you've probably seen it in 100,000 different iterations. My kids love the one by the Pink Fong channel the most. I believe they're based in Korea, but they do videos in English. Judging from their animation style, I would assume that it's based in Korea. But they have a lot of like phonics videos and learning things, and the kids really enjoy it. But my younger son Killian is obsessed with Baby Shark. And in the primary Baby Shark video, there are 5 of them. There's baby, mommy, daddy, grandma, and grandpa. So what I'm doing for Killian for his birthday, which is this coming Sunday, since everybody's sick, we're not really going hog wild with presents. I figured I would make him a little set of stuffed amigurumi sharks. Here is the baby. If I can get it to focus, maybe. This is the baby. This is the mommy. And this is the daddy. So all I have left to do is Grandma and Grandpa, which are a lighter pink and a greenish color respectively. And he does not know about them, so I'm putting them back in the presents box. So denoted to me by all of the peppermint candy cane-ish stripes. I also had 2 Pokeball hats that I made and sent out this week. So I should probably be working on getting another one of those put together because it's almost inevitable that I'm going to be getting another order for one sometime soon. I always try to get one order ahead so that I don't have to rush to finish things, because it seems like no matter what I do, people never buy my pre-made stuff. They only want the stuff that's made to order. What else do I have? I also have 3 active works in progress, one of which is the front panel for my sweater, which is almost done. I'm done with the last of the decreases, and now I am just finishing up the last part of it. This will actually be the back. I've done all the armhole decreases here, and the rest of it is just finishing it up to where the neck will be. And this, once I finish, I think I've got 2 or 3 more inches to go. This is going to be tunic length on me, so it's going to come just down about mid butt region, maybe all the way to the bottom, but I doubt it. We'll see. Depends on how much my butt keeps growing. With how sedentary I've become in the last few weeks, because if you can't hear it, there's ambient rain noise going on outside. It's been pouring. We've all been sick pretty much since it started raining. Seems like it's the norm here. That once the wet winter season starts in Washington, everybody gets sick and pretty much stays sick until about March. No fun. So that's the sweater that I'm probably going to have to put on hold, and you'll see why when I get to that in the announcement section in a few minutes. Aside from that, I've got 2 knitting projects. Horrible, right? I've been getting the urge to knit lately. No, I'm not abandoning crochet by any means whatsoever, but I really do need to try and be working on at least one knit project alongside all of my other crochet projects, because I don't want to lose the little bit of skill that I've gained in it. You know, it's been sitting for a long time. So I have finished the brim and am working on getting it all the way up through. I don't know if you'll even be able to see the ribbing with the patterning on the yarn here, but this is the brim and the start of one of my gray kitty-eared knit hats that I do. What's up, sweetie?
Caterpillars.
Caterpillars, yeah.
Can you take a picture?
I can't right now. Can you take them back down to the living room, please? They are really cool, though. I'm glad you like those crayons I made. So, knitted hat I'm working on. This yarn is actually one that I got from Hirschner's in a pack of 10. It's Northland Tundra Twist. Hide my face. There we go. Tundra Twist. It's a bulky weight yarn, and it is 65% acrylic, 30% wool, and 5% alpaca. I really like this yarn, and knitted cat hats are kind of one of the staples of my shop. Last year, I want to say I sold maybe 10 of them in a 2-month time span. And I'm not super fast at knitting, so this right here is about an hour and a half worth of work as opposed to this entire hat, which is about an hour and a half of work. That is why I will never completely abandon crochet for knitting, even though I really do like the way that most knitting looks better now that I'm learning to play around with stitches more from getting projects like this hat. I will always love crochet. So there's one of my one of my knitted projects. And the other one is my long abandoned, now rekindled love for sock. So I'd been looking at a lot of things, and I'm just doing this in pretty much a basic vanilla sock pattern because I was going to make this like a Rose City roller in terms of the heel flap and everything, because I really like the way the ones I made before fit. But this yarn is a bit more coarse and it sticks to itself a lot, and trying to do the heel flap just wasn't working. I don't know why. I don't know if maybe I was stressed out when I was doing it, so my tension was crazy tight, but I was having to stab the needle to get it through the stitches, and that's just not worth it. So I ripped off what I had done of the heel flap, which was only 11 rows, and yesterday alone, just over maybe, what did we watch? We watched 2 episodes of The Strain last night. We're into season 3 now, my husband and I. But I managed to get all of this done yesterday, about an inch worth of it done. So I found a link that pretty much gives you a recipe for making tube socks. And it says to just pretty much, you do however much you want for your ribbing, and then you make a tube that's about 12-ish inches long, depending upon your foot size, obviously, and that'll give you a decent crew length leg. And then it just tells you how to do the toe decreases, which I really like the idea of that. I'm all about simplicity, but I am all about having more knitted socks, and it looks like the easiest way for me to do that is going to be to make a tube sock. If I get more adventurous, maybe I'll attempt to put in an afterthought heel. I'm not sure. I'm kind of terrified at the idea of snipping through stitches. Maybe I'll be able to overcome that fear. We'll see. So there's the start of that. Maybe I'll have a whole sock in a weekish, maybe. But with some of the other things that I've got coming up, probably won't be able to really work on that until closer to Christmas. Oh, Lord. Alright, so that is really all that I have as far as finished things and whips for this past week. So I will announce the winner of the giveaway bag and everything now. I put everybody who commented on the video and said which team they were on into a list. There were 74 people who entered, which I think is amazing. You guys are so awesome. I'm just blown away by the participation. I tried to comment back to everybody. I think there are a few people from the last few days who've entered that I didn't get a chance to. But know that I did see your comment. Super excited. I think the video has over 500 views now, which is nuts. So anyway, I'm actually gonna post up a screenshot of it just in case anybody wants to try and call BS on me. But out of 74 people on this giant list, I just wrote everybody's names in random.org and hit the button, and the person who came up number 1 is the Conscious Crafter. That is Tiffany. So congratulations. Instead of having to mail it to you, since you live in Washington too, maybe you and I can have a meetup when I'm not full of plague sometime in the next few weeks. That would be really cool, and I think the kids would be super excited. So congratulations, and thank you so much everybody for entering and commenting. I'm always interested to know people's yarn stories. I know a few of you divulged a little bit more than just which team you were on, which is really cool. I do love getting to talk with you all. So that takes care of the giveaway stuff, and that is all happy and done now. So I will be getting in touch with you, Tiffany, so we can figure out how we're gonna make this work so you can have all that cool stuff. And what else were the other things that I want to talk about? Oh, 2 other things. Apparently the medicine is kicking in for Killian. He must be starting to feel a little better. I hear him wandering around and talking a bit more. Anyway, 2 other things. One of them being, I did finally get one design finished and up on Redbubble and Society 6. And I already received the few products that I ordered it on for me because I wanted to just see what their print quality was like. I only ordered from Redbubble. I have not ordered from Society 6, primarily because Redbubble had some pretty awesome coupons. It was, I want to say 25% off, lightweight hoodies. I got a notification from them and I was like, well, that's a good excuse to buy something and see how it works. So, you may have noticed the nifty pattern on my shirt, if I can get the strings in my hair out of the way here. This is pretty much the same art that is now in my channel banner. It says Wake, Crochet, Slay. It has a coffee cup, a crochet hook, and a ball of yarn shaped like a heart with some cool gradient effects. I'm going to be making a similar one with knitting. I just haven't gotten a chance to sit down and do graphic stuff yet. Hi, sweetie.
Take a picture.
Oh, I'm not taking a picture, baby. Mommy's recording. Recording. Here, do you want to come here and say hi for a second, sick kid with the crayon? Oh, wreaking havoc. Want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi. Oh, my sweetie.
Mom, take the away.
Yeah, Mommy's recording, buddy.
Oh, ow, ow, ow.
Ow, ow, ee. What are you doing? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Hi.
Hi. All right, can you go play with brother so Mommy can finish recording?
That's me.
Yeah, you're silly. All right, can you say bye?
Bye.
All right, go on, go play. I will get you guys lunch in just a few minutes, okay? Mommy's almost done. I will also be making one with a focus on knitting and some different colors. So to be able to differentiate, this image is available on a ton of different products. I think some of the only ones that I didn't get it on because you had to do a lot of weird funky formatting were a regular backpack and a few weird throws and things, but I also got it on a couple of mugs, which is very, very nice. I was surprised that they came so quick. I made it a day or two later. I got the notification about the coupon and ordered it, and it was here in less than a week. And I didn't have to pay an arm and a leg for shipping. I know that sometimes they do have free shipping codes, but that wasn't the case this time. But with how much I saved from getting the sweatshirt and the mugs, when you bought two, it was 15% off each of them, so couldn't really beat that. So there's that, and I will have the links for my Redbubble and my Society 6 stores down in the description box. The list of linky stuff just grows, it seems, every video. So that's taken care of. Also, in words of other side/main hustles that Randy does, I just got a notification from the same people who did the Lifeforms Festival that I went to in September that they're having a bazaar on the 15th of December, also in Seattle, but it is an overnight show, which is kind of interesting. It actually runs from 8 p.m. to 2 in the morning, but setup starts at 6:30.
Hi.
Hi. Yes, you're cute. You want me to pick you up? So I signed up for that. I've actually... Yes, hi, you are Killian. Where's what?
Uh-oh, I found Grandma watch here.
So that is really pretty much it. I talked to my husband to make sure that he was going to be home, and his leave actually starts the day after the show. I'm like, that's fantastic. So when I get home at 4 in the morning, because Seattle's over an hour drive away from here, so when I get home at 4 in the morning, you mean I'm going to get to sleep? Maybe. The kids are pretty bad about letting either of us nap, so maybe I'll get to sleep for a few hours and then have to take a nap later in the day. I don't know. We'll make it work. And it is going to, the event will be at, I can't remember the exact name of the venue. I want to say, did you drop Dan? Here. There you go. I want to say that it's something like Om Yoga Studio, but I will leave the link for the Facebook event in the description box. Like I said, list of links just keeps getting longer and longer. Also, speaking of Facebook, I have started a... Oh, I'm happy? Yeah, I guess I do look kind of happy for feeling all poopy, huh? Let mommy finish and then you can say bye with me, okay? Let me finish real quick. No, not yet, Goofy. But I have started I have started a Facebook group for interaction because as the channel grows, I will still be able to read everybody's comments, but it's getting harder and harder for me to comment on them all. So if you want to have some back and forth conversation, if you want to be able to share patterns and such and not have to worry about YouTube automatically tagging your comment as spam because it contains a link, we'll be able to do that stuff there, talk about life, talk about cooking, whatever. I've already got a few people who have added me on my personal Facebook account in the group. So if you're interested in that, there will also be a link to that and all the pertinent usual links to patterns and such. I wanted to say thank you to everybody that has subscribed. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you to everybody who keeps coming back every week or every time I post a video. And I'm gonna go make my kids some lunch and finish my coffee. Get this all done and hopefully get Killian to take a nap because he really needs it, and I'm honestly surprised he didn't pass out on the couch this morning. He looked like he was going to so many times, but as many of you with multiple children know, if the older child is running around making any kind of noise, the younger kid is very much interested in what they're doing, so yeah, napping doesn't really happen. Anyway, thank you again, everybody, and I will catch you all next week, hopefully with a lot of stuff that will be done for this craft show, because now I've got to assess what I have and go into psychotic machine making mode. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.